So today is 11/9, and we're going to be talking about intercepts. And we are on page 101. So hopefully you got through the foldable, and if you didn't, you can go back and get those little bit of notes that you missed. But we're going to talk about it anyway. So the equation that we're going to be using is negative 3x plus 4y equals 36. And you can write this pretty big on that page. I'm going to draw a line down the middle of the page, not down the middle of the equation. And on one side, we're going to talk about x-intercept. And on the other side, we're going to talk about y-intercept. So from the foldable, you should know that the x-intercept is going to be an ordered pair that has something with a 0. So your x-coordinate is going to be some number, and your y-coordinate will always be 0 for your x-intercept. So we know for a fact that y equals 0. So since we know that y equals 0, we can find our value of x by substituting y into the equation. We have negative 3x plus 4, and instead of writing a y, we're going to write a 0 in parentheses to show that we're multiplying those together. Equals 36. And 4 times 0 is 0, so I'm just going to mark it out because I'm getting rid of it. And we're left with negative 3x equals 36. How do I figure out what x is?
Divide by negative 3.
Yeah, we're going to divide by negative 3. And we get x equals 36 divided by negative 3. What's 3 divided by negative 3? What's 3 divided by 3?
Oh, divided by 3, negative 3.
It's 1. So this is negative 1. And then 6 divided by 3 would be 2. So this is negative 12. And your x-intercept here is written as an ordered pair. Negative 12, 0. So that's a lot of information that we went through fairly quickly. So let's say if you are the person sitting in David's spot at your table. So everyone look and see where David is sitting. If you're sitting there, and then one of you guys can pick, it doesn't matter. And then Ethan, you can do it for your table. I want you to explain to your table fairly quickly what on earth the first step was. What did I do first? So I'm going to give you a good 5 seconds to try to figure that out.
So first we put down that 0, that the x-intercept should have something with 0.
Okay, Shay, what did I do first? Actually, let me not ask Shay. Let me ask Jacob. What did Shay think that we did first? The y? What about the y? You can whisper to him real quickly.
Y equals 0.
Okay, so what do we do with that y equals 0, Austin? Uh-oh. Does anyone at your table know? Pick someone who knows. Look around. Pick someone to help you out. Ethan? We substituted that into the equation. Yeah, right here, Austin. Okay? And then Wyatt, what's next? Okay. You divide or multiply. Okay, yeah, multiply. And then we solve for x. Okay? So what do you think our first step is going to be? Well, first of all, our y-intercept over here. What does our ordered pair for the y-intercept always look like?
0 and then the number.
Yeah, 0 and then something. So that means that we know x is always equal to 0. I'm going to give you a silent 5-second head start to see if you can find the y-intercept and just kind of make sure you do the first step correctly. So if we know x equals 0, then we should do negative 3 times 0 plus 4y equals 36. Did you do that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then negative 3 times 0 is?
0.
0. And we have 4y equals 36. To solve for y, we just divide by 4. And we get y equals, 36 divided by 4, I heard someone say it, 9. So in our final answer, we get the y-intercept at 0, 9. And that's how we find our x-intercept and y-intercept. Now imagine this, guys. You can graph these 2 points, connect them with a straight line, and you've just graphed a line from an equation. Okay, so, which we'll do later this week. But this is kind of, just the first step to get there. If you are sitting in Riley's spot at your table, and if you don't have anyone sitting there, then just pick someone close to it. Oh, Brady got picked. And let's have Levi picked over there. I want you guys to explain to your table what on earth I did to find the y-intercept. You get like 20 seconds.
Alright, first we substituted 0 into...
Oh, nope, y-intercept.
First we substituted 0... What?
We substituted 0 into the
Yeah.
equation. Yeah.
And then we did 4y equals 36 and then divided by 4.
Okay, let's see if you were listening, Mackenzie. What did Brady say just the first step was? And I'll say this, if he got it wrong, you can change it to the right one if you think you know the right one. I bet he got it right, though. Okay, yeah, so we're putting that 0 into the equation and through substitution. So negative 3 times 0 is 0, and then we just solve for y, exactly. Okay. And we're going to do one more practice problem. It's in your skills practice book. So we're moving on. I think it's on page 450. Yeah. Page 450. And I think we're going to do number 14. So this is 5x minus 4y equals 120. And the directions ask for just the y-intercept. We're actually going to find both. So let's start with, what do you want to start with, Caitlin, x or y? X? Okay. So if we're looking for the x-intercept, we know that it's going to look like something comma 0 as our answer, which means that y is equal to 0. And again, you get about a 10-second head start to work this one. Did you get your first step correct? Did you substitute that 0 into the equation in the correct spot? So then negative 4 times 0 is just 0. So that goes away, and we're left with 5x equals 120. Then we divide by 5. Does anyone know what 120 divided by 5 is?
13. No.
I'm looking at it as 100 plus 20. So 100 divided by 5 would be 20, and then 20 divided by 5 would be 4. So someone over there who said that, Shay? All right, so x equals 24. X equals 24 is not our answer. Our answer is up here in the ordered pair when we add the 24 there. That's our answer. And that's just the first half of the question. All right, so next we're going to do y-intercept, which looks like 0, comma, some number. We're going to substitute, this means that x equals 0, and then we substitute x into that equation. 5 times 0 minus 4y equals 120. 5 times 0 is 0, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And I'm left with negative 4y equals 120. Divide by negative 4 on both sides. And we get y equals what? What is 12 divided by 4? 3. So 12 divided by negative 4 is?
Negative 30.
Negative 3. And 120 divided by negative 4 is?
Negative 30.
Negative 30. Oh, that's not our answer. Our answer is up here in the ordered pair, 0, negative 30. All right, so what we're going to do, there are 4 more there. Your table is responsible for answering 15, 16, 17, and 18. What numbers were those again?
15, 16, 17.
All right. Once I approve you and say, yes, you got it right, then you can go to Khan Academy, because Khan Academy has more problems. This workbook only has the 5 problems, and we need to do this a few more times before we're really good at it, okay? So get through the first 4, you can work together, and then after I approve your table and said, yes, you get them all right, then you can move on to Khan Academy.